This is what's inside. The X-ray you can see. Here in Holborn, this is the shafts for the crossrail right here. Inside here, you wouldn't believe it, but it's actually inside here. It's also the headquarters as well. You wouldn't believe it, it's actually in here. Since this road's crossed off, I can show you something that you wouldn't see normally. Because trams used to go down here. As you can see, down just there. I can't really get the view, I don't want my camera to drop. I'm trying to get it from another angle. But trams used to go down there. This is Holborn. Holborn's up that way. Just there. And it's where the trams used to be. But I'll have to show you in a better angle. Here we are, up the other end. Show you where the trams used to be. It's quite nice to see it, because wow, what a sight it is. It's just up the road from Holborn anyway, and they still kept it, which is good. But now it's part of Crossrail, which is interesting. Right deep down in the tunnels. So something's happened for Crossrail right underneath. You wouldn't think that. That's the building I just showed you, just up there when the shaft is going to be. Yeah, quite interesting. I'd like to point out something. If you're interested in Crossrail, want to know more about it, don't forget to check the website out. Follow them on... I'll give you a link. I'll tell you what, I'll give you a link on the YouTube video so you can follow the videos. To the British Museum. Really surprise you on that one. Just to let you know, never ask a policeman for a direction. Threw me off in the wrong path. What an idiot. Sorry to say that, but you should know London really well. And don't. So that's really stupid. If I can film inside the museum, I will. If I can't, don't worry, I'll get what I can anyway. Otherwise I'll get something outside for you to see. If I can't, I won't spend too long on it then. But it'd be nice to. Hence the word copyright artifacts. So we'll see about that. The time I came here was quite a few years back, but things have changed since then. We now have to go through a little tent for security. So yeah, kind of a bit safer than what it was before. Yeah, first time in a long time. In London at any time, do visit the British Museum. It is a nice place. And they have some awesome stuff in there. It's inside, as you can see, the middle bit. Find some interesting things before I'll show you next. Yeah, show you some interesting things coming up. What I can film anyway. But awesome. Good thing is we can film, which is great. I can read hieroglyphics, if you know. I bet you didn't know that one either. But yes, awesome stuff. So I can show you around. I'll do some translation for you. Yeah. Awesome. How hieroglyphics works is the sound. They don't do it by word. Yeah, some words on the screen. One of the tombs. It's interesting to tell you, they always have the tombs here, but they never have the mummies here. But it's inside of a tomb. This is nicely carved out. It's pretty impressive. After a long time. It's roughly about over 40,000 years old right now. And the detail is still there. Interesting about this tomb, it's Ramesses II, this one. Awesome. As promised, a real Egyptian mummy, all wrapped up still. Awesome stuff. Oh, 30 BC, mummified. Should say it's the real Indiana Jones in real life. I've actually seen the tombs here. I've been impressed. His artwork is pretty impressive when you think about it. The sheer details they have on here with his tomb, mummy tombs. It's nice details they actually have on it. Wow, it's like, wow. This is the 25th dynasty, the 4th century BC. Interesting, all the sheer detail. See here is real gold painted on top. It's just about to see here, gold patches. This is what's inside. The X-ray you can see. This is pretty interesting, really. Awesome. I haven't been here. Nothing much has changed, to be honest. It's still the same as it was before. There's been a few changes, but not much. It's like tiny. Wow, actually. Gold on that. Wow. And here's one inside the tomb. Awesome. Here's a wooden crate. You wonder what's inside. And here we are. More details in that. It's pretty impressive though. Your body now, if you're a bit squeamish. Forward the video a couple of seconds and you won't be able to see it. And here it is, outside the wrapping. But it's still intact, which is pretty impressive, to be honest. Just wow. To tell you, this is a mummified elderly woman. The cloth's moist in resin. The resin is used on the train set to make water effects, so you know what the resin looks like. Yeah, most interesting. What else interesting to tell you? 2050 to 1750 BC. This is how mummies were buried, usually in a pit. They build a pit, they cover it in, and they've done this. Before it's mummified. Before. Yeah, but so it's interesting. This is how they used to start to bury their people. How impressive can you get? I just walked into this room, trying to work out what it was, because I'm looking for clocks in this place, because they've got some amazing collections. But I'm just showing you, this is pretty impressive. Especially for a room like this, massive size. So much to soak in now, you know what I mean? This is just one not tiny section of the building to check out. There's so much to explore, so much to do. I'm trying to get as best bits as I can as possible. But yeah, most impressive. Something that's always interested me. It's on the 3rd floor, and number 40, he said, it's a world of clocks. Been there last time, 7 years back. It's pretty impressive. Can't wait to see it again. Hope it's open today. It's really good exhibition because it's the sheer detail of the clocks and what they can do. I've got to show you. And off we go. Between 2330 BC and 2130 BC, and it's from Cambridge. In Cambridgeshire, which is in Barnock. That's interesting. Wow. This gold money you see here, which is quite interesting. This is from southern England, 1st century AD. It's awesome. Information, these letters are made of wood, sent in this country. This is how people would send letters. Romans would send letters. But yeah, these are fragile, these can't be touched. This might be on glass. It's nice to know they survive. But it's most interesting. This clock here is 1962 to 65. And this one is 1778. It's the room I was telling you about. See the nice clocks, all the different decades. I'll show you some working ones. That's do work. 1935. Where's that one there? I'm not sure what that one is. But it's nice to know it's still working there. It's awesome when it's on the hour though. 1965 grandfather clocks. It's nice to see them. the most... Wow. 1820. You won't believe this is actually a clock. Fair enough. Just see the clock just there. Onto all the mechanisms it works inside, as you can see. Quite impressive.